everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've missed you guys so much. For today's look, I wanted to come in heavy and hard and come with you guys with an amazing new look. And I'm so excited because I partnered up with Sephora to bring you guys an exciting new lip trend, which is the metallic lip. So if you guys are loving this look, I want to see you guys recreate it. Make sure that you use the hashtags and tag me so I can find your looks and give you guys some major love. Now, if you're unsure if this lip or this look will look good on you, you can actually download the Sephora app. From there, you can go to the virtual artist section. This is actually really cool. You click on the lip section and it takes a picture of you. After that, you're able to try hundreds of colors on there. Pretty much you can do anything from reds or berries, whatever it might be that you want to try on. That way you can see if it's going to look good with your skin tone. And so with that being said, I hope you guys are excited about this tutorial and let's get the look going. First things first, I'm going to start off with my skincare and I'm going to go in first with the Caudalie Beauty Elixir and spritz it all over my skin. Next, I'm going to go in with the Caudalie Reservedal Lift Cream, and this is just a nice day cream that I love wearing. Gives you a really nice cushion feeling, and I just like the way my skin feels and looks after. It's not too greasy and it's not too heavy. And lately, I've been loving just pressing my moisturizers and serums into my skin. I feel like it's less tugging and it's really just sitting where I need it to. And now I'm going to apply the Benefit Professional Primer onto my skin, and I'm just going to do this in my T-zone areas, so mainly the areas that I get a little oily in, and I just kind of want my skin to look really nice and smooth. So for this holiday winter look, I really wanted to create a look that was very cozy and warm, but yet you're still really fierce and extra. So I'm going to take it back, way back, to the first chocolate Too Faced bar palette. This is one of my favorites for this time. I feel like no matter what lip or what kind of look you're trying to do, when you have this palette, you can really recreate any eye look, and it's subtle enough for a daytime or nighttime look. So first things first, as you can tell, my eyebrows are done. So I'm now going to go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden. I'm going to apply a little bit of that all over my lid. Well, just a whole lot, never mind, apply the whole thing. And then from there, I'm just going to grab a quick blending brush and I'm just going to blend that all over. I just want like a really nice even amount all over my eyelid. Into the inner part of the eye and the outer. Obviously you can tell this palette is really been used and abused, but I love it so much. So I'm gonna go with the color Peanut Butter, which is this really nice warm kind of caramel color. I'm gonna apply this directly in the crease and just kind of create this crease and transition in the outer part of the eye, just like that. I'm gonna keep on applying it to the outer part, going in circular motion, in and then out. Now taking in the color Truffled and applying that into the crease of my eye. I'm just gonna pat it on, make it look really crazy right now. I want a lot of the color in, and then go back in with the blending brush and then blend that out into the crease. So you wanna make sure you really blend the shadow out, especially when you're doing like that blown out brown kind of eye, because there's gonna be a lot of focus on the lip. You can apply as much as you want, but you just wanna make sure you really blend the colors out, especially in the crease. So you wanna take that blending brush and just go directly into the crease as well and bring it halfway in and then back out. Just make sure you really find the bone where your bone is at and work a little bit above that. That's how you get that crease to look really good. So now I'm just gonna pull the eye out a little bit too. I really want the shadows to come out towards the outer part of the eye. So just extend it out and work around kind of like the end of the brow. It'll all clean up when you're done. So if you see it, it looks like a big glob, just patient, it'll all come together. So now taking in the color Bomb Bomb, which is kind of like a orangey rose gold kind of color. And I'm gonna pop that right in the center of the lid and just patting it in the inner part of the eye, kind of a little bit above and a little bit in the crease. And then again to this side of the eye and just really pack it in. I almost hold the brush like a pencil so that you have more pressure on the brush, but it's still soft enough that it's not gonna tug your eye too much. So just make sure you really pat it in and bring it into the inner part of the eye. So I'm gonna go back in and kind of just redefine the crease one more time. I like to do this at the end to kind of secure the eye makeup. That way you can really fill in any spots that need a little more color and definition. So taking in that blending brush, going right in the crease and really just pulling it all together. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Benefit primer and clean up underneath of the eye, and this just helps to really clean it up too. If you don't have a makeup wipe on handy, you can really just kind of pick up those extra particles that might have fallen. So now that my eyes are complete, I'm gonna go and work back on my skin and then come back to my eyes a little later. So first things first, I'm gonna go in with my foundation, and I'm gonna be using my absolute favorite one. This is Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Golden, and this is a brand new one right here. I'm really excited about this. I went through this so quick because I loved it so much, but love the coverage it gives me. Ever since I started using this, I've been getting so much more compliments on my foundation and the way it looks. So I mean, do not judge me. I apply a lot. I mean, this girl can use a whole bottle in one day probably, but please do not judge me. It's really lightweight and it's really just gorgeous on. So you'll understand the minute you get it in your hands. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna take in a buffing brush and just go in circular motion. I'm just making sure I really get it everywhere I want it to be. I kind of like to go a little higher now underneath my eyes. It just stop like right there, but I feel like it blends with my concealer so much better too. See? God. Holy Grail foundation. Damn girl, you look good. Just like that, no concealer. So now, so next I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Tan. I've been loving this concealer for a more daytime wear, so I'm just gonna apply it onto the brush, a concealer brush, and I'm going to just map out my face. And with this concealer, I'm just gonna be applying it on pretty much my T-zone, under eyes, chin, just everywhere I'm gonna highlight. Just got a really nice coverage. So by doing this, I'm just really going to be able to map out and get in those hard to reach areas, and it just helps to detail the areas you really want concealer at. I feel like sometimes the wands are a little too thick, so it's harder to get into those hard to reach areas, but this you can really just sculpt and work around it. Make sure it's the right color, make sure you blend it properly, and it will work out perfectly. All right, we're good. And now with my absolute favorite handy dandy beauty blender, I'm gonna go in and press it all into my skin. So when it comes to beauty blenders, you wanna make sure that you really push it in, make sure it really stays in place, and make sure the beauty blender is hydrated. And by that I mean applying either a little bit of water or a little bit of a setting spray. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and it just needs to be nice and hydrated so that when it hits that concealer and your skin, it gets that more dewy finish. So using the tip of the beauty blender, I'm just gonna press this underneath of my eyes and really just push and put pressure on it rather than moving left and right. So now that I have all that done and I'm hella pale and I need to bronze myself up and set, I'm first gonna go and use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is just a chill setting spray that helps to pretty much make your skin feel breathable, not tight, good for combination skin, just kind of spritz all over and you're good to go. And I'm now gonna take in the Hello Flawless Setting Powder from Benefit and apply this all over my skin. This is the shade Petal, Never Settle Petal, that's what it says in the back. And just taking a large fluffy brush, just make sure that you really just dab off all the excess powder when you apply this on. Going in with the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette, I'm gonna use the color Shadow Play to pretty much carve out my entire face. And go on the pretty much apply this to give me a little bit of some color. Although it's winter, we want to stay nice and bronze, so I'm gonna add a little bit of a contour all over my forehead just to really warm me up. So to find my cheekbone, I'm gonna place my brush kind of at the top of my ear, and by that I'll be able to find my cheekbone easily, and that's kind of where I like to carve it out. And as you can see, I'm just applying a little more pressure first and then blending it out. Remember that your contour isn't bronzer, so you want to just keep this on the outer part of your face to really just define your cheekbones. So now I'm going to take the Hoola bronzer to kind of give me more of that bronze look now that my contour is done. Apply a little bit to my nose and kind of all over my face. I love that the Hoola has no glitter in this, so you can use this kind of all over. With the same brush, I'm just going to apply this right above the apples now. I'm just going circular motion. I love a very bronzed look, so I kind of go a little higher than I usually would. So now to set everything, I'm just going to bake a little bit underneath of my eyes and a little bit around my contour blush situation going on. This just helps to clean it up. I don't bake for too long. I like to just bake for maybe like 35 minutes, just 3 or 5 minutes, not 35 minutes. This just helps to really just pull the look together for me. And for this look, I'm going to be using the dermablend setting powder. I shared this on Snapchat recently that I use this because I couldn't find my Laura Mercier, because I've been a loyal Laura Mercier lover for quite some time. And to be honest with you, I've been so obsessed with this powder. It just does the same thing, but something's different about it. I love that it makes it look so seamless and smooth, and I don't know, I'm really liking it on me. So I hope you guys like the way it looks when I apply it on. I'm going to follow the same steps and apply it onto the tip of my beauty blender. And I'm just going to pretty much open my eyes really big and press. And one thing I've been doing lately that I love better with these setting powders is to just press it in. No need to really pack on so much. I'm not really trying to dust away anymore. I really want to make sure it just kind of stays in there. I'm going to apply a little bit of that peanut butter color right into the under part of my eye, kind of following the same steps that I did on top with the transition color. So just really closely getting in there. I'm now going to take in the Sephora retractable matte black eye pencil and apply this to my waterline. I'm just doing this to really define out my eye. I feel like I always need black or something in my waterline to just really help bring out my eye shape. So, and now I'm going to color my eyelashes with the Smashbox X-Rated Mascara. I'm ready for some highlight, so I'm going to go in with the Tarte's Pro Glow in the shades Stunner and Strobe. Ah! That's too hard. And down a little bit of my nose. So for the final product that's really going to tie in this whole look together is the Bite Beauty Lipstick Duo. And I'm going to be going in with the color Sour Cherry. And I want to tell you guys that I did decide to go with the red because I really want to bring that winter holiday look to you guys. So there is actually 4 lips to choose from, but I have 3 of them here. And these are the lipstick duos. As you can tell, there is going to be one lipstick on one side and the metallic on the other. So I really like them because I feel like it's so universal. Anybody can wear it. And if you don't want to do red, you don't have to do red. If you don't want to do mauve, you don't have to do mauve. You can still get the same trend just by picking the right color that works for you. So for this look, I decided to choose the color Sour Cherry, which is obviously a red tone. So what I love about this one is that one side is red and the other side is that metallic gold. I'm extremely excited to put this on, and I think you guys are really gonna like this. First things first, I'm gonna prime my lip with the Bite Beauty Line and Define Lip Primer to really help hold the lipstick on all day. Got a really nice taste to this. So I'm applying this all over the lip, and as you can tell, I'm not using a lip pencil. The formula is super rich and creamy and pigmented, so you can really define your lips out with it. So now with the other side, I'm gonna go in with the color Gold and apply this to the center of my lip and on my Cupid's bow. As you can see, I'm just packing it on the lip and kind of dabbing it. So I just scooped a little bit off onto a brush, the same brush I used to define on top, and I'm just gonna add a little more just to the center, just to pop that area out, you know? That looks so pretty. I love this. Done. I'm done. Alright my loves, that completes the final look. I hope you guys loved and enjoyed this metallic lip winter tutorial as much as I did making it. If you guys decide to recreate this look, make sure that you use these hashtags so I can find you guys and I can watch them as well. Make sure that you also tag me so I can get the alert and I can see what you guys came up with as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys next time.